Deion Sanders issues a bold warning to NFL teams regarding Travis Hunter's future. Well, it looks like Deion Sanders isn't just turning heads on the sidelines with his coaching style. He's making some bold statements about the future of one of the brightest stars in college football. Travis Hunter, the Colorado Buffaloes head coach, issued a powerful warning to NFL teams. And let's just say, it's about to stir up some serious discussion. So, what's all the fuss about? On the Rich Eisen Show this past Friday, Sanders made it abundantly clear that if NFL teams want to draft Travis Hunter, they better be prepared to let him play both ways, cornerback and wide receiver. And I'm not talking about a few snaps here and there. Sanders made it clear, if Hunter isn't given the chance to shine on both sides of the ball, don't draft him. Simple as that. And, oh boy, you better believe Sanders means business. He even added a little extra spice, warning that if NFL teams try to pull a fast one and lock Hunter into just one position, he could leverage his remaining year of eligibility in college football. That's right, Hunter could return to Colorado for another season if he doesn't get what he wants in the pros. Here's the direct quote from Coach Prime himself. He's gonna do that, play both ways, or they shouldn't draft him. Sanders told Eisen, don't do that, and I'm gonna make sure of that. Don't draft him if you're not gonna give him the opportunity to play on both sides of the ball. Now, you can be creative. He don't have to do what we did with him here and play every snap. Now, for those of you wondering, wait, can a college player really just go back and play another year? Well, it turns out Travis Hunter still has another year of eligibility left. So, if NFL teams don't give him the dual role he's seeking, he could be back in college football next year, taking the spotlight for another season. This isn't just any player we're talking about. Folks, this is a Heisman Trophy winner who has made history as a two-way player. And he's serious about continuing to redefine the game at the next level. Hunter's dual-position ambition. What's at stake for NFL teams? Now, let's talk about why this is such a big deal. Travis Hunter, who's had a stellar season at Colorado, has been nothing short of spectacular, playing both as a cornerback and a wide receiver. NFL teams, of course, are primarily looking at his ability to make a major impact on one side of the ball. And while the idea of a player being elite in two positions might seem like a risk, potential injuries, Sanders believes it's exactly what makes Hunter special. The thing is, Hunter has shown he can handle the dual-role workload. He's not just some flashy player who pops in here and there. He's a legitimate playmaker who can change the game from either side of the field. Which is what makes him a generational talent. NFL teams have to understand that if they want him, they're getting someone with a unique skill set who isn't satisfied being pigeonholed into a single position. And Sanders is letting the NFL know, if you don't want to let him play both ways, then you shouldn't bother. That's a deal-breaker for Travis Hunter. It's not about being difficult, it's about staying true to the player he's always been, a two-way star. What's next for Coach Prime? Contract extension on the horizon? But hold up, it's not just about Travis Hunter right now. Deion Sanders, the head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes, isn't just talking about his star player. He's also dropping some hints about his own future with Colorado. While his contract runs through 2027, rumors have been swirling that Coach Prime might be eyeing a contract extension to stay in Boulder long-term. So, why does this matter? Well, if Sanders is staying put, you can expect more top-tier recruits like Travis Hunter to keep heading to Colorado. In fact, Sanders has already started making moves, bringing in new talent for the Buffaloes and laying the groundwork for future seasons. One example? The recent commitment of Julian Lewis, a highly rated quarterback prospect. He's not the only one either. Caden Salter, a transfer QB from Liberty, is another addition to Colorado's future. Sanders has been clear. He wants to bring a national championship to Colorado, and he's doing everything he can to make that happen. He even joked about his desire to have a mountainside face sculpture etched into the Boulder Mountains, saying he wanted to see a black face on the white snow, referencing the famous Mount Rushmore carvings. Bold? Absolutely. But that's Coach Prime's style, always looking to leave his mark. Sanders defends Travis Hunter's Heisman win. Now let's circle back to that Heisman Trophy moment. Travis Hunter took home the prestigious award. But it wasn't an easy win. The competition was tough. with Boise State's Ashton Jeanty racking up 2.497 rushing yards this season. However, Sanders had some strong words about the Heisman voting. He felt the voting was too close, and that Hunter's achievement was unprecedented in the world of college football. "I'm sick of being nice to everybody," Sanders said. "First of all, it was too close. Come on, man, we've seen all the other stuff before. What everybody else did that was there, at the Heisman ceremony. We've seen that before. We ain't never seen this before. So how can it even be close?" This was Coach Prime unapologetically defending his player. And honestly, he had a point. Hunter made history as a two-way player who never came off the field. And he did things that we've never seen before. To Sanders, it wasn't just about stats, it was about the uniqueness of Hunter's contribution to the game. What's next for Travis Hunter and Coach Prime? The road ahead is going to be a wild ride for Travis Hunter and Deion Sanders, and we're all here for it. Will NFL teams heed Sanders' warning and let Hunter play both ways? Or will they try to mold him into a single-position player? Whatever happens, one thing is for sure. Deion Sanders is going to make sure Hunter gets exactly what he wants. And that's something you don't want to bet against. And as for Coach Prime? Looks like he's not going anywhere anytime soon. If he stays at Colorado and continues to recruit top talent, he might just have the Buffaloes on the path to national glory sooner than anyone thought possible. Closing thoughts. Alright, folks, that's a wrap on today's video. What do you think? Will the NFL give Travis Hunter the chance to play both ways? Or will they ignore what makes him special? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. We're just getting started, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome, football fans. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got some exciting updates coming out of Colorado, where Travis Hunter is making waves both on and off the field. With the Heisman Trophy just around the corner, Hunter is already looking ahead to his future. And there's one thing he's clearing up: Coach Deion Sanders ain't going nowhere. Let's dive into what Hunter had to say and how he's keeping his focus on Colorado's bowl game and the big picture. Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and share to keep the conversation going. Hunter sets the record straight on Coach Prime at a press conference in New York ahead of the 2024 Heisman Trophy ceremony. Travis Hunter made it clear that the rumors surrounding Deion Sanders potentially leaving Colorado are just that, rumors. He said, "He ain't going nowhere." Hunter, who's been with Coach Prime since the two made the move from Jackson State, said he has a lot of insight into Sanders' future plans. According to Hunter, Deion Sanders will remain at Colorado, and any speculation about a move to another program after this season is unfounded. This comes after a season where Sanders turned the Buffaloes from a 1-11 team in 2022 into a 9-3 contender in just his second year. While Coach Prime has been the subject of speculation regarding his future, particularly with the potential departure of his sons, Shedeur and Shiloh, as well as Hunter likely heading to the NFL draft. Both Sanders and Hunter are focused on Colorado's Alamo Bowl against BYU on December 28. This will be Colorado's first bowl game since 2020. Hunter's commitment to Coach Prime in Colorado. Hunter reflected on his journey with Coach Prime, stating that he started this journey with Coach Prime and his teammates, including Shedeur and the coaching staff. He emphasized that he wants to finish the season the right way by playing in the Alamo Bowl and showing his loyalty to Sanders. "I'm going to go ahead and end this thing off right," Hunter said. He also noted that he didn't get a full season in his first year with Colorado due to an injury. But he's determined to go out with a bang in this final game before the offseason begins. A historic Heisman season in NFL bound. As we all know, Travis Hunter is a heavy favorite to win the 2024 Heisman Trophy after his record-breaking season. With 92 receptions, 1.152 yards, and 14 touchdowns as a wide receiver, plus 4 interceptions, 31 tackles, and 15 passes defended as a cornerback, it's no wonder he's headed for greatness. Hunter has been one of the most dynamic players in college football, proving that a two-way player can not only contribute but dominate. Hunter also reflected on his impact on the game, saying he hopes to inspire other players to follow in his footsteps and play both sides of the ball. He's proud of the work he's put in, and securing the Heisman Trophy would solidify his legacy in college football history. But even as he looks to the NFL, he's committed to finishing strong with Colorado. Looking ahead, Hunter's NFL future. Speaking of the NFL draft, Hunter is projected to be a top 10 pick next year. His all-around ability as both a receiver and a defensive back makes him a highly coveted prospect. But before he turns his attention fully to the pros, he's got one more game to play in college, and he's determined to leave it all on the field. It's clear that Travis Hunter and Coach Prime have built something special at Colorado, and Hunter's words should put any doubts to rest about Sanders' future with the program. With one more game left in his college career before heading to the NFL, Hunter is laser-focused on ending his time at Colorado the right way and solidifying his place in college football history. What do you think about Hunter's comments on Coach Prime and his Heisman season? Will Coach Sanders stay at Colorado? Or will the rumors continue to swirl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. What's up, football fans? Grab your popcorn, because we have a story that's going to make your jaw drop. Travis Hunter, the Colorado Buffaloes' star cornerback and wide receiver, has just done the unthinkable and won the 2024 Heisman Trophy in one of the closest races we've seen since 2009. Can you believe it? A non-quarterback has claimed the most prestigious award in college football once again. And trust me, this season has been nothing short of legendary. But before we get into the details, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video to spread the word about one of the most exciting Heisman winners in recent memory. Now, let's talk about Travis Hunter's historic season and his path to glory. A Heisman win for the ages. First off, let's talk about how close this Heisman race really was. Travis Hunter received 552 of 901 first-place votes, narrowly edging out Ashton Jeanty of Boise State, who got 309 first-place votes. When the final tally came in, Hunter finished with 2.231 points, just 214 points ahead of Jeanty's 2.017. This marks the tightest Heisman race since 2009, when Mark Ingram won by a similar margin over Toby Gerhart. And guess what? Quarterbacks weren't even in the top 2 this time. It was all about Travis Hunter, and let me tell you, he earned it. In his acceptance speech, Hunter thanked God, his parents, his girlfriend, his coaches, and even Colorado's celebrity supporter, Lil Wayne, who's been a vocal fan of the Buffaloes. But let's not forget about the mind-blowing stats that made Hunter's 2024 season a Heisman-worthy performance. Hunter's ridiculous stats, offense and defense. Hunter was an absolute force of nature in 2024, dominating on both sides of the ball like few have ever done in the history of college football. On offense, Hunter recorded 92 catches for 1.152 yards and 14 touchdowns. Plus 1 rushing touchdown. Yeah, you heard that right. He was making defenders look silly on the regular. On defense, he was just as dangerous, logging 4 interceptions, 11 passes defensed, and making over 30 tackles. The craziest part? He missed significant time in 2 games due to a shoulder injury. Imagine what those numbers could have looked like if he stayed fully healthy. By the way, Hunter is the first non-quarterback to win the Heisman since Devonta Smith of Alabama in 2020. He's also only the 5th non-QB winner this century, joining the ranks of legends like Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram, and Reggie Bush.